Hello people YouTube, I am doing another review video for Star Wars Battlefront for the Xbox One. I imagine it would be the same.
Keep after him.
I imagine it would be the same for the PlayStation and the PC version, but I do not know for sure. But I imagine it is the same. But let's get started with the review.
Go after the other ones.
So as much as I've been playing Star Wars Battlefront, I really like the game. The game is fun, really fun, and when it comes to graphics, I've probably got to say it has one of the best graphics I've seen yet today. There's probably more. There's probably better ones, but I say these are the best graphics I've seen on a video game today. They use this new technology, I don't remember, where you scan the area where this part was made in the movie, and then from there they like scan it on to this. I don't know how it works, but it works. And then when it comes to gameplay is fun. It makes you feel like if you were actually in the movie. Like if you play as a rebel, it makes you feel like you are the rebel. You're trying to defend against the Empire. You're trying to stop the Empire. And if you're playing as the Empire, you actually feel like a stormtrooper trying to kill rebels and Jedis to try and take control of the galaxy.
They're going to be going after Han, Leia, and Luke. Make sure you don't let anyone get to them.
It's fun in my opinion, short bursts. The game is fun as short bursts. It's like if you could be one of those people who just love the game straight out and they can play this non-stop all day. But to me, this game is fun and all, but I wouldn't play a game I would play non-stop. It is a really fun game, but not a game I would play non-stop like Ark and Call of Duty and Halo. It's fun as short bursts. But and then let's see. The guns are fairly balanced.
All targets down.
Fairly balanced, but there's this one pistol, I think called the DL something. It has the exact same stats. I think no, it has the exact same damage as the light machine gun. Light machine gun has the exact same damage, but it's in pistol form. It's the same pistol Han Solo uses. And it's the same pistol Han Solo uses. And then you have to, I think you have to be level 30. Level 30 to unlock it, but if you buy the deluxe edition, you get it straight off the bat. Which I find is a little OP. The gun is extremely strong. This pistol is extremely strong. And unlocking it straight off the bat at level 1 like helps you a lot. Using that pistol straight off the bat, like how I got it. I unlocked this pistol straight off the bat since I bought the Ultimate Edition. And yes, I paid the price of 2 video games for this. But because when I bought it, I thought that I was gonna receive something from Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. And I thought there would be Galactic Conquest, which is my favorite game mode, and I would love to play that all the time non-stop. I love Galactic Conquest, and when I didn't see this game mode pop up, I got sad, and I'm like, wow, they didn't bring Galactic Conquest back. But then I'm like, okay, maybe they have instant action, stuff like that, and they didn't have instant action either. This game had a lot of potential, but it didn't live up to my standards.
Still alive.
It could have been way more, like a game that's a decade old, maybe 2 decades old, but I think it's only 1 decade old. Has more content. A game that's a decade old and was made on the PS2 and the Xbox 360 and the original Xbox has more content than Star Wars Battlefront that was made in 2015. Mind-blowing. The 2015 game, and it has less content than a game that was a decade old and it's only was made on the PS2 and the original Xbox. Like, it boggles my mind how a company like DICE, the people who made Battlefield games, and in my opinion, I don't really like Battlefield games, but they have a lot of content in the game. Surprising me how graphics wise, like if I was only rating this on graphics, I would straight out give this a 10 out of 10. But I'm not. I'm reviewing this on gameplay and basically everything period. Game mode, lots of I would say maybe a fair amount of game modes, but not a lot of maps. I think they're in total, I think right now there's total 12 maps, if I'm not mistaken. There's only 12 maps. And if you play the other game, the fun game modes, which in my opinion there's only 4 fun game modes, which are Heroes versus Villains, Walker Assault, and there should be some other ones that but the only ones I find, the ones I know that are fun where a lot of people are Heroes versus Villains and Walker Assault. And those maps, if I'm not mistaken, there's only I think 4 to 6 maps. They might release more maps for those game modes with the other 4 expansion packs. But from what I know, it's like 4 to 6 maps for Heroes vs. Villains and Walker Assault, and a total of 12 maps. And for everything, if you play like Team Deathmatch, it's 12 maps, and like 46 maps for Heroes vs. Villains and Walker Assault. Just surprises me. Surprises me how little maps they have. And Heroes vs. Villains, extremely fun. If you join this with a full, like if you manage to get a full game with, I think if it's even possible to get a full game of only your friends, then you guys can have a lot of fun. Maybe if you even just play by yourself, you can have a lot of fun. It makes you feel, like I said, it makes you feel like you're actually in the movie. Like, it just, because the graphics and the sound effects and like the graphical wise and sounding wise, it's like, I think like it's just taken straight out of the movie. It just sounds and looks beautiful.
defend the Emperor, Lord Vader, and Boba Fett at all
it
costs.
makes you feel like in the movies. It's fun and short bursts, like I said, and it's really fun all around. If you were thinking to get in this game, I highly recommend getting this game. The game is extremely fun. When you first get it, you may not go by the short burst because you just got the game. You have so much fun, you might end up playing it like for maybe 2 days, but then after a while, like maybe after a week, you might end up you're gonna end up doing short bursts where you're gonna play maybe for like an hour or 2, maybe 3, maybe like an hour, like 2 to 4 hours you'll be playing it, and then you're gonna end up getting
I got a message for you.
it's 20 short bursts. Not at first, but sooner or later you will. I was saying, I found the game extremely fun. I'm a short burst, I'm playing it non-stop, and then I ended up doing it in short bursts where I would play here and there. Maybe if you had friends, if you had friends who play with this, because whenever I played with friends, I had a blast. I would have fun for a while. Longer than I would play. If you would play solo, the average time maybe like 1 to 4 hours, maybe 2 to 4 hours. But when you play with friends, it depends all on you. Really fun game. When it comes to the Jedi and Sith Lords, there's only 3 heroes and 3 Sith. It's like, I don't know why there's only 3 Siths and 3 Jedis. Like, Battlefront 2 had, I think, 6. I think it had 6 Jedis and 6 Siths.
Worth a lot of
Total
money
of
to me.
12 heroes. Heroes and Jedi.
You're in the
I don't know why, but there. When the game first came out, Boba Fett and Luke Skywalker and Han Solo were extremely overpowered. Ever since the update came out, Boba Fett, Luke Skywalker, and Han Solo look more fairly balanced now. And they look fairly balanced, so that's a plus. The pistol, they have the same damage. That was basically like the LMG. Basically was all around better in a pistol form. Was extremely overpowered, and they nerfed it where it reduces the fire rate. That stats are exactly the same except fire rate. Fire rate was decreased to a fairly amount, so it has a fair amount of fire rate now. You can't spam it as much as you did before, because back then you can spam it like an LMG or like a fast-firing pistol, but fast-firing pistols are supposed to fire fast, but not do the damage, and the pistol did the damage and did the fire rate, which made it OP.
Direct hit. Now target those remaining.
no place left for you to rumble solo.
Open fire.
You made yourself dirty several times. I'm gonna collect on you, Solo.
Ensure the rebels cannot target the Emperor and Darth Vader. Boba Fett is with them.